I must have been furious when I plugged them.
You freaking know.
Well, I got them in the morning.
You're fuming that you paid 30 quid for them. And when you get them, the mat, and it's a wig, it doubles up.
Well, you know what, Bernie? I got them in the morning, the postman came. I was really excited about them. I plugged them in. I first took that off and put them up, but then I thought, you know, that doesn't matter too much. But then when he sounded like that, I just went back to bed.
You'd be laughing. Eventually want to buy it. I said I'll swap you them for them Al Logitech I've got.
Your Logitech are cheaper. Why would I want to swap them for cheaper speakers?
They get the flower, but now
Because you said they were blown. If they're blown, they're not worth a carrot, are they?
Why would you swap them?
Completely useless.
Why would you swap them with them?
I don't think they are blown. I don't think there's anything wrong with them.
Then why would I trust my own self when you're normally right about it?
You said they were blown and they're knackered. If the speakers are blown, they're just finished. They're no good.
You said they aren't blown.
They don't play.
You said they aren't blown now.
I said they're not blown, yeah.
So they're not blown, are they?
Wouldn't that necessarily? You say they are.
Yeah, but then that mightn't mean that I'm nice. You're probably more right than I.
I think I am.
Well, you always think you're right, Bernie, so you're convinced that they're not blown, aren't you?
That's it. He's freaking swapped them for a pair of Logitech, which are not blown. But
yes.
I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think it's your laptop.
Yes, so do I. Bernie's been on the same computer I wanted.
What?
Mm.
What do you want to do that for?
I know.
Now, what it is, I bidded on a computer,
Yeah.
and then he wanted the computer. I bidded on.
It's your Jason.
He puts everything in reverse.
The fact of the
I
matter
think he
was...
bidded on the computer,
The fact
and then I went and bidded on it. But it's actually the reverse. I showed him what computer he was bidding on, because he said he would never buy off that bastard again. So I said to him, I'll show you what I'm bidding off on that site. But he'd said that I'd never buy off that bastard again. And then when he seen what I was bidding on, he said, I want that.
Oh.
But he puts it all in reverse.
Oh, Jason, is that how it
Yeah,
is?
that's how it works.
No, he's a
He
liar.
puts it all in reverse.
Grant...
And he said, I want a bit on that.
Oh, Jason.
No, that's...
He said, that crappy site you told me about, he said, it's all your fault. So I said, well, I'll show you what I'm bidding on. And then when he's seen it, he said, I want a bit on that.
Oh,
Listen, hang on. That exact same computer was the same model of what I bidded on.
You said you would never buy off that bastard again.
No, Gavin, I did not say that.
Oh, yeah, I think you did say that. I think you did say that. And we have witnesses to say that you said that.
Darren, where's this from?
No,
Yes.
I did not say that.
Yes.
I said for the speakers.
You never said for the speakers.
Under
You
his-
said I would never buy off that bastard.
I said under my breath. I said from the speakers under my breath.
He tries to twist his way out of everything.
What one says in rage does not stand.
He twisted it again. What one says in rage does not matter. He's bugging it.
People speak out of irrational when they're angry.
Oh,
But it doesn't mean you mean that. Yeah.
Deeds.
Yeah, I've bought more.
indeed.
Yeah, and the fact, the deed I had was binary speakers, so they speak more than what I say. And besides, that same make of computer, I bidded on that. Billy said, does he need a new computer when he's got a PC desktop? That is really powerful. He's just doing it to wind me up. He actually thinks £270 is worth.
You can watch me win the bid. Can you?
You can watch. Well,
Hey.
Don't outbid
And then
each other now.
when the computer comes, I can go like that. Oh, my new powerful PC. In fact, I can plug them speakers in yours and swap you for them old battered Logitech and go, can't I?
You've already got those speakers though. You've already got the.
I'll have another pair all plugged in.
You can't have 2 pairs plugged in. They don't run off the steam. They won't run. You don't have enough channels.
Yes. What do you mean, love? What do you mean, love?
It's just all wrong. Everything you're saying. You know, like the same computer. You know, I could even show you on eBay my bidding history. That bid on that same type of.
You
computer.
built on the last one and lost the bid, and then you said I would never buy off that bastard again. And now you're changing your mind. You're saying I will buy off that bastard again.
And the bastards are fighting anymore.
I'll never buy off that bastard. And now you want to outbid me on me computer.
It's not your computer.
My computer.
You've not even won it yet.
I'm the leading bidder.
It does not matter.
Look, he wants to outbid me, look. He says I'm a sniper. He said I'll go in on the last second. Not saying he wouldn't buy off that bastard again.
The last 2 seconds, Bernie. But Bernie, I have every right to actually still bid on that. If anyone...
Oh! Look, he's going to outbid me, look. He's going to outbid me.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to bid on it because I am.
He's going mad.
He wants to.
He's furious.
He wants to go penny higher than what I. And he said it's only with me. Anyone else, he wouldn't care. So he's doing everything out of.
It days away that anyway. You shouldn't worry about it.
What?
That computer's not up for another 3 days.
Yeah, I know, but what do you call it? I've been after one of those for ages.
There's,
No,
there's lots more that come up. It's not the only one.
Oh, so why aren't you gonna? Why
I
don't
never
you?
bidding on that one because you said I'll never buy off that bastard again. So I thought, oh, I'm safe on this then. He doesn't like that site. He was blaming me. Saying that duffer site you put me onto.
You bid on
And now
that.
he's wanting to outbid me on my computer.
You've bidded on that computer before today, but you knew I was after that exact same one just last week when you told me to bid. If it wasn't for you, I would have actually won now. You told me to bid only 360 when the other one.
Blames everyone.
When it only
Not
went,
necessarily.
when it only went for £10 more. It only went for £10 more.
What's the name? Might have put a bid in for 450 or 5.
He probably
know.
well, then why would it have shown us 369.99?
Because that's the winning bid. But that doesn't mean to say he hasn't put a bid in for more. He could have put a bid in for a lot more. Some of them do.
It's more then it's more likely I would have bid higher anyway if it weren't for you manipulating me. Do you know what? I get the feeling that account was made by you and you'd already bought that one. You're probably just spawning a business out of it all. Bernie, do you want that computer more than our friendship?
He's got like that now.
Yes.
He's the bottommost of blackmail.
Mum, does he want that computer more than our friendship?
Probably next time I come, it'll be a big thing.
What?
No room at the end. Not once.
You're not welcome in the loft. You're not welcome in my room anymore if you you're barred. He wants that computer he doesn't even need more than our friendship, Mum. Benny wants that computer that he doesn't even need more than our friendship.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He puts technology before family. That's what he does.
What do you want with it? I can't understand what you want with it. You've got it perfectly fine.
No, I haven't.
What's up?
No, it's too slow. I do a lot of video editing, and you need actually a lot of RAM to do video editing, I found out. RAM for video editing is like a work table. I can't understand at all what you need it for because all you'd ever do is go on YouTube.
No.
You wouldn't even notice the difference
I like
between.
them very powerful, fast PCs, mate.
They don't do anything for you. You wouldn't even notice the difference. When you bought that new graphics card, you said it might be slightly sharper, but I can't tell.
That's correct.
Yeah, you don't know the difference, do you?
It's very difficult to tell.
Yeah,
Very difficult to tell.
which would beg the question why.
What it is, you say, when you actually put them in front here and you say which one's the best or which one's this, you just can't tell.
Which begs the
You
question.
can't even tell if there's no graphics card in it for most of the time.
Which begs the question why you don't just let it go and let me have it and wait for another one to come, because you're in no desperate need as I am.
Well, these are an i5 chip there.
Well, if you want that, then why don't you go for it?
I like i7s, that's why.
I like i7s more.
Why is that?
Why do you like them, eh? It's a wonder you haven't bought the S5 the way you are with me. Alex's mum said after she bought the S7.
I'm only doing it for mathematical reasons, mate.
Yeah, you're doing it to annoy me.
No.
Yeah.
I can sell the computer I've got as much as that one. In effect, I'm just swapping it.
I can
So
sell.
it makes economic sense to me. You're going to outbid me on that, aren't you?
No,
You're going to do.
I'm not.
You're going to put a bid in at 402p.
It'll be all your fault if I have to pay more.
And what happens if it comes back a pig's ear? Are you going to blame me for that?
No,
Why not?
I blame the
blame
bas-
me for the bloody speakers you paid double the money for.
I'll re-blame the
That's
bass.
you said to me, that's your fault. I paid twice as much as everybody else, that's your fault.
I blame the bastard that sold it. You've convinced me they're good enough speakers, and you also convinced me that
They are very good speakers on my system.
You also encouraged me to be confident enough in buying from that seller.
I've never ever in my life met someone who wants to pay 15 quid for them but put £30 bid in.
I told you.
I've never ever come across that. bar with you.
I typed the wrong keys in.
You didn't
I
type the
did.
keys in at all.
I type it so.
What it is, you got frustrated with losing the bids, so you put a ridiculous bid in,
You're not to do that, Jason.
and then you got it, but you got it at the price you didn't want to pay. That's what you really done.
I said to you.
You put a bid in because you got frustrated with losing it, and then so you put a ridiculously high bid in, thinking, well, I'll get it this time. But then when you got it, you think I've paid twice as much as everyone else. I've made it Rick. I didn't want it at that price. So then when you done that, you thought, who can I blame for that? And you can't blame yourself, can you?
No.
You have to pick on someone else.
You can't blame me for that.
You can't blame me for that.
What do you call it?
It's quite common for people to get frustrated on eBay and bid more than they want to bid. It's quite common.
Yeah, it is. I am.
Yeah, it's not unusual. But he wants to bid on it, you see, because he wants it cheap. I've told you, there's PC World for you.
I don't want PC
A
World.
very, very nice man and a big window.
It's too expensive in PC World.
Get a cheaper one.
No, I want the same computer, and I don't want to have to pay I don't want to be paying $600.
You can't have it both ways, can you?
Yes, you can, because
You can't have it both ways, I'm afraid.
No, because
A very nice man at PC World will give you a nice computer. And take it back to him as faulty.
listen, you can have it both ways, because you got your speakers both ways, where they're both working and cheap. So yeah, you can. Sometimes you're just unlucky, and besides,
Yeah, but I'm a risk taker, you see, and I what it is, I accept the responsibility, and I will not blame someone else if it doesn't work out in my favour.
yes, you would.
But you will.
You blame Chelsea.
What you'll do is you'll go, well, I'm not happy here, and I'm totally annoyed, so I'm going to blame you for that. But I won't. I'll say, well,
You never blame.
you're an adult. You bidded on it. Accept the responsibility. It didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but that's the luck of the draw.
But that doesn't mean.
But that's that's what you should do.
That's not
But you
the-
don't. You go, I'll blame you for that. Yes, you. You got the big glove with the big finger. Like that. It's your fault. I'll blame you.
That doesn't mean it's my fault though, because what you call it, you should expect to be able to buy something with confidence and find out it works the way it should if you're paying that much for it.
Well, no, because it'll state in the thing this is used or it hasn't been tested or the thing. You know that in the details. Yeah, you're not the only person what does it. If you actually look actually look in the feedback, most of it is people griping. You know what I mean? When it actually states clearly in the print. You know what I mean? But what it is, the bad losers. You know what I mean?
Bernard.
It's just really bad losers.
Loads of people can buy from shops and find that the product's faulty.
That's what they should do. They should actually go to the shop and go to PC Wales and buy from them.
Because there's many a times when people buy from shops and find that the products are still faulty.
If you go to PC Wales and buy a computer and you're not happy with it, you can just go and take it back. That site is not for them type of people. That site is for people who take risks.
I have taken a risk.
Yes, but when the risk doesn't go in your favour, you're looking for someone to blame. That's what if you look at them feedback and write-ups and the negatives, that's what they do. What
does it matter if I'm looking for
some... But you actually state it clearly in the thing, you know what I mean? This item hasn't been tested, or it could be come with marks or worn or parts missing or blah, 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 or all the rest of it. You know, and you're doing it at your own risk. You know what I mean? It states that in the thing.
What does it matter if I'm looking for someone to blame when it makes me feel better?
Because you shouldn't do. You should be an adult about it and say, yes, it did state that in the things. I took a chance, it didn't work out in my favour, so I'm paying the price. You know what I mean? But that's what the site's about. It's why you get them cheaper. Because it's not offering you guarantees. It's at risk. If you look at that monitor, what I'm going to buy, it states in description, this monitor has not been tested and it comes with a European plug and blah blah blah. In other words, you are bidding on this at your own risk, and that's what I'm doing. But at the other side of the things, you get them a lot cheaper than going to PC Wales or Amazon or other things. But there is a risk involved. That's why they're cheaper.
Oh, but Bernie.
But people gripe. You want it both ways.
Does it look like
even though it states it in the thing, they're still not happy.
I only gripe as a joke. I'm only joking when I gripe. It's not like I'm being serious. That's why I've not left any negative comments on them. I'm just annoyed at
what they do is they just kick it off the bloody site.
I'm just annoyed. It didn't go according to plan.
What you wanted.
But that doesn't mean to say.
That is the risk you take when you do it. You see, if I got that PC back and it was faulty or whatever, I'd fix it.